Okay, so I tried to record the editing vlog, or no, I wouldn't even say it was much of a vlog. I just tried to record the editing process. And Sony Vegas has some sort of anti-piracy measure in it. I've never actually experienced anything like it, but I recorded it and everything was fine. And then when I opened up the final file, it just blanked out the preview section of the video. And I've never seen something like that before in my life, so I'm gonna have to display capture it, which is not a big deal, but you lose quite a lot of quality. And if you don't know about YouTube stuff, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But I'll probably lose quite a bit of quality doing that, which is something that I don't want to do because the preview on Sony Vegas is already such low quality because obviously it cannot render true while I'm editing. Otherwise, my PC would always be at 100% just rendering the video while I'm editing. There was actually a massive thing when James Cameron was filming Avatar, because this is such a big deal, just by the way, just for those of you who aren't keyed up with editing lingo and whatever, in that when you render something, it's putting together all the finished clips and edits into one video and then getting the right quality and stuff like that, and it takes a very long time. So much so that, for example, like in Avatar, the first Avatar took them 10 hours to get one scene, to get one frame, sorry, which is a massive amount. But obviously they had server farms doing it, so it couldn't have been overly long. But for my computer, it would take several years to render an Avatar movie, which is crazy to think about because that was in 2010. So, yeah. But so you get a preview of the video that you're editing in this little box at the top, and you can kind of get an idea of what the video will look like. But it's never true quality, because it can't be. Because if it was, it would be at 100%, and that would mean that your PC would be at 100%. So it's a shame. So I can't really record. I need to make a plan. I need to make a workaround. I'll have to make a workaround, which is not a big deal, and it's definitely not the end of the world. It'll just take me a lot longer, but I'm excited to do it. So it's the prospect that's amazing. Yeah, pretty much. Anyways, something cool happened today. I got this cool PM on YouTube, and it is about feeling confident in front of the camera. And now, it isn't. I guess it's cool because I usually don't get PMs about that kind of stuff. So, and I'm always on the Discord, so if people ask me questions, I like answer straight away. You know, it's not in a big deal. But being nervous in front of the camera is such a good thing in the sense that, and I know like this goes against what a lot of people want to hear, but being nervous in front of the camera is a really good thing. Because you know that you want to do your best, you want to perform your best. It's when the nerves get to you that's the real issue. So instead of telling you like, oh, it'll be okay with time and practice, and I'll tell you that at the end of this video, I'm just going to talk about how good it was for me in the beginning to be nervous, because it meant that I'm the kind of person who will go over something 20 to 30 times, while most people maybe go over it 4 to 5, just because I need something to fit exactly what I want. And the reason for that is because I was so incredibly nervous when I first started doing YouTube. You have no idea. Like, if you go check out, actually you can't. You can't see the first of my videos. I removed them. I deleted my whole channel basically. But I was nervous as fuck. You could hear my voice shaking. And it was a big deal. And back in those days, YouTube was a lot more gaming orientated than it is now, which is a good thing. It's good that it's not so gaming orientated anymore. But back then it was major. It was like the thing. So I was like, oh, I'm competing against these guys. Oh, my fucking nerves, dude. It was just mind-boggling how much it affected me as a person. So when someone says, how do you record and seem so confident in front of the camera? Well, it is time. It is a shit ton of time. It's experience and time, because now that I know what to do that'll look okay, you know what I mean? I know what'll do that'll make it come out the way I want it to. I know the kind of person that I am. And that's taken me a long time, several years, to get the hang of things. And I'm still not there yet, but I've come to the point where I can record happily and know what to say and know what to think about the upcoming thing. Sorry, the upcoming thing. I know not to leave a point unspoken about, or like unfinished. You know what I mean? And all that stuff. And with the knowledge that I know that things are gonna be okay, and I'm not trying to sound like I'm bragging, But with the knowledge that I know that this will come out the way I want it to, and I know what to do in that section, I know how to fix that part, comes the confidence of being able to chat in front of the camera without feeling too nervous. And I am, just by the way, I am still nervous. I am nervous all the time, and it has nothing to do with how many people are watching the video. It has nothing to do with watch time, likes, dislikes, whatever. It all comes down to just who you are as a person. PewDiePie, let's take PewDiePie, or even Jake Paul. They let it get to them. Both of them do. In fact, they've both spoken about it. And they're like, Jake Paul's like the fastest growing YouTuber, I think, and PewDiePie is the biggest YouTuber. And they've spoken about it in their videos that the nerves still get to them. So don't think for a second. So me at 6,000 or PewDiePie at like 60 million. Don't, like, we're all on the spectrum. You know what I mean? And you are too. You with the 1 or 2 subs, you know what I mean? Just starting out, put up your first video earlier today, that sort of thing. Like, we're all on the same spectrum here. Really. And that's pretty cool. So when you think the nerves don't get to me, don't think like that. And I can tell you the exact same thing, that eventually you will be answering your own question like this, where people ask you, how do you appear so confident in front of the camera? Because you are a confident person. Everyone watching this is a confident person. Maybe you've let a few things like alter your confidence, but you can do it. It's not, okay, let's be honest, it's not difficult for a lot of people. There are some people who suffer from extreme anxiety, or they have schizophrenia, for example. You know, the people on the other end who cannot handle this sort of thing. But for the majority of us, it's okay. It's really okay. My baby sister is fine. She loves being recorded. She just loves it. She loves it so much. But thank you so much for the question. I love shit like this because it allows me to like talk about it, and I just love sharing it. You know, I love sharing things like these. I did reply to your PM. You might not even watch this video. I replied to the PM basically with what this video is about, but yeah, I just figured I'd talk about this since I can't actually record what I wanted to record. Anyways. Can't you be nicer to me?